The year 2025 began with a stark reminder of the escalating climate crisis. January shattered global temperature records, sounding alarm bells across the scientific community. The average global temperature soared to 1.75 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This unprecedented high underscores the urgency of the climate challenge confronting humanity. The planet is on a trajectory of warming, with each passing year etching new records in the annals of climate history. This alarming temperature surge was not an isolated event. It followed a worrying trend of the past 2 years. 18 out of the last 19 months have surpassed the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold set by the Paris Agreement. The planet is edging closer to a dangerous tipping point. The consequences of inaction are becoming increasingly dire. The Earth's climate is not a static entity. It has always been subject to natural fluctuations. However, the current warming trend far exceeds the bounds of natural variability. The primary driver of this unprecedented warming is human activity. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes release massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases act like a blanket, trapping heat from the sun and warming the planet. The more greenhouse gases we emit, the warmer the Earth becomes. This warming effect has a cascade of consequences, disrupting weather patterns, melting ice caps, and raising sea levels. The current temperature spike is a clear signal that our planet is in distress. Adding another layer of complexity to the 2025 temperature surge is the presence of La Niña. La Niña is a climate pattern characterized by cooler-than-average sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern tropical Pacific Ocean. It typically has a cooling effect on global temperatures. However, even the moderating influence of La Niña could not offset the intense warming driven by human-induced climate change. This paradoxical situation highlights the sheer magnitude of global warming. It is a testament to the overwhelming influence of human activities on the planet's climate system. Even natural climate cycles like La Niña are no match for the relentless warming pressure we are exerting on Earth. The consequences of rising global temperatures are perhaps most dramatically evident in the Arctic. January 2025 witnessed the lowest January sea ice extent ever recorded. The Arctic sea ice, a crucial component of the Earth's climate system, is shrinking at an alarming rate. The melting of Arctic sea ice has profound implications for the planet. It disrupts ocean currents, alters weather patterns, and threatens the livelihoods of indigenous communities that depend on the ice for hunting and transportation. The loss of this reflective ice also contributes to further warming, as darker ocean water absorbs more heat from the sun. Section 5. Oceans on the rise, sea surface temperatures soar. The warming trend is not confined to the atmosphere. The world's oceans, which absorb a significant amount of the excess heat trapped by greenhouse gases, are also experiencing record-breaking temperatures. January 2025 marked the second highest global sea surface temperature ever recorded for the month. Warmer ocean temperatures fuel more intense storms, disrupt marine ecosystems, and contribute to sea level rise. Coastal communities face an escalating threat from erosion, flooding, and saltwater intrusion. The warming oceans are a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. Section 6, the human fingerprint on climate change. The scientific evidence is overwhelming. Human activities are the dominant cause of the observed warming since the mid-20th century. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes release massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and driving up global temperatures. Despite the clear and present danger posed by climate change, global action to address the crisis remains insufficient. The international community must come together to rapidly transition away from fossil fuels, invest in renewable energy sources, and implement sustainable land management practices. Section 7. A world adrift. Extreme weather events. The consequences of climate change are no longer a distant threat, they are unfolding before our very eyes. Extreme weather events such as heat waves, droughts, floods, and wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense. The devastating fires that ravaged Los Angeles in January 2025, fueled by a combination of Record dry conditions and strong winds serve as a stark reminder of the destructive power of a changing climate. These events underscore the urgent need for adaptation measures to protect communities from the escalating impacts of climate change. Section 8, a call to action, the urgency for change. The record-breaking temperatures of January 2025 should serve as a wake-up call to the world. We are at a critical juncture in the fight against climate change. The decisions we make today will determine the fate of our planet for generations to come. We must act swiftly and decisively to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, transition to a clean energy economy, and protect the natural systems that sustain us. The time for complacency is over. The future of our planet hangs in the balance. Section 9, a glimpse into the future, navigating the unknown. As we look ahead, the path forward is clear. We must embrace a future powered by renewable energy, sustainable practices, and a deep respect for the natural world. The challenges are immense, but so too is our capacity for innovation and collective action. The record-breaking temperatures of 2025 are a sobering reminder of what is at stake. They are also a call to action. Let us rise to the challenge and create a future where both humanity and nature can thrive.